Hello ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. We are going to do a little test today. A few months ago, we took this truck on a 170-mile fuel mileage run, pump to pump, to see what it would get. 2023 SR5 TRD off-road double cab, and it achieved just under 21 MPG. I believe it was 20.8 or 20.9. Now today, we are going to take that same 170-mile route, but this time we're going to do it completely in sport mode. One of the questions I get from a lot of people, what is the fuel mileage when it's in sport mode? Because a lot of you like to drive around just in sport mode. And in the future, we will do eco mode as well. We're going to test all three. Now, sport mode definitely holds the RPMs a little bit longer before the transmission shifts. So I expect a lot less of a fuel mileage number. How much? That remains to be seen. We will be driving completely normal. We're not going to hypermile or anything like that. We're just going to drive absolutely normal. The weather is perfect. There's no wind. It's actually the same setup, almost exactly, temperature and all, like when we did this with the regular mode of the Tundra. These Tundras nowadays come with eco, normal, and sport mode. And if you get up into things like the Capstone, there's a Sport Plus and a Custom. But these are the main three modes, so I want to test each one. So before this video officially starts, go down in the comments below and let me know what you think this MPG number will be after almost 170 miles in sport mode. Okay, 18 miles into the trip, we are in sport mode. My lovely wife, if you could see her on the shot, wave hello, say hi to the people. All right, we're going between 62 and 70 miles an hour. There's a little bit of traffic. Sport mode feels awesome. At speed, it feels like the Tundra at any other time, but when getting up to speed, it holds those gears a little bit longer, so it feels a little extra peppy. As far as comfort goes, very comfortable truck, would you agree? Comfortable driving, quiet in the cabin. Some people complain about wind noise. I don't have any wind noise in here. It's very quiet, easy to talk. When the music's on, speakers are doing their job nicely. JBL sound system is not in SR5, but this is the premium audio and it does just fine. So if you have a small little double cab like this, you're not gonna be able to get the JBL in the SR5, so make sure you get the premium audio and you're all set. But so far so good on the drive. I will keep you updated along the way. Sport mode, all the way down, 170 miles. Let's see, I'm thinking it's gonna be around 18 MPG. So we're about 65 miles, maybe 70 miles now into the trip. And quick update on the sport mode. The two things I've noticed the most, first off, everything driving at normal speed feels exactly the same as the normal mode, which is to be expected. But getting up to speed, if you have to slow down, if the traffic in front of you slows a little bit and you got to get back up to speed, you can hear the turbos a lot more. And spending this kind of money, I'd like to hear the turbos as much as possible, because that's what it's all about. And number two is passing in the sport mode is like being in a Ferrari. This thing is just ready, holding the gear and ready to go when getting around a car. Extremely fast, extremely unusual experience being in a pickup truck, but I definitely like that. That's the two best parts I've seen so far. Everything else is completely normal. Other aspects of the vehicle, brakes are great. It's just a very comfortable truck. I know I say that every video, but it's true. You know how you know it's true? Because she's not gonna lie to you. Is it true?
It is true.
It's true. It's a comfortable truck. You know, and we're coming from a lot of Tundras, but every Tundra has the pro and the con to it. But the pro for this one, the main pro, is driver comfort and just overall in-cabin comfort. But so far, sport mode is awesome. Drive, same as always. Love hearing those turbos though. Now, one cool thing with the new generation Tundra, when you get the bird's eye camera, is if you're hauling anything or if you're towing anything, you could hit the button down here while you're driving and just look to make sure your load is secure, that is the bed of the truck, and you will see the sticks are just floating around. Hit the button again and you can do all sorts of different views here. That's where your hitch would be, so you can make sure everything is still attached there. It just gives you a quick look to make sure the stuff that you think about when you're driving down the road is 100% good. You don't have to keep turning around. You have this great camera here to show you everything is secure. All right, so we're about 135 miles into this trip. This will be my last update until we get to the gas pump, but I wanted to show you what the truck is saying we're getting. And as you can see, it looks like it's averaging around maybe 18 to 20 as per what the truck is saying. Our average speed is 60 miles per hour, and we're just 2 hours into this trip. So I'm very curious to see what the actual pump-to-pump number will be with the sport mode. Definitely feels different out here, just especially when you're getting up to speed. I know I've said that a few times, but the more I drive it, especially in traffic, it just feels like the truck had a bunch of cups of coffee and it's ready to go at all times. Has not felt sluggish whatsoever. There are pros to the normal mode, but this sport mode is very interesting out here, especially when passing other cars. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the gas station in Pennsylvania, 168.7 mile trip, all in sport mode. What will the fuel mileage number be? The same exact trip a few months ago in normal was 20.89-ish. We were saying 21. So here is the mathematics after we just filled up. First, I will tell you, the truck said we got 19.9 MPG as per the computer. All right, well, pump-to-pump calculation says we got 20.560, so just a little bit under normal, because the normal was 20.89. I can't remember, I gotta look it up. You'll be seeing a picture of it right now from last trip, but it was 168.7 on the miles, and it took 8.205 gallons to fill back up. Of course, when the pump stopped, I waited 30 seconds and gave it one more hold until it stopped again. So 20.56 in sport. That's pretty close. And to be completely honest with you, the truck, like I said, felt pretty similar, but it always felt like it was ready to go when I needed to pass a vehicle. As I was saying to my wife, it sounds weird, not an automotive term here. The truck felt very tense, like it was always ready. There was no sluggishness at all. And this whole trip is going uphill. We're going into the mountains. It didn't feel sluggish at all. We moved around cars quickly. It felt nice and fast. One thing about these new generation Tundras, all of the modes give you something a little bit different, right? So normal mode is what I drive in every day. Truck still feels nice and fast. Sport mode gives you that peppy feel. Next, we're gonna test the eco mode. What does that do for fuel mileage? Will that be higher? So this was a little bit lower in sport mode. Will that be a little bit higher in eco? But this is the regular iForce engine. It drives like a charm. It is fast, it is powerful, it gets down the road very nice. 10-speed automatic transmission. You don't feel it at all. The driving experience of this truck is top notch. All right, from this seat and that seat, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. She's happy. $57,000. She's so happy we spent that. But no, I really enjoy this truck very much, and I enjoy being able to test this for you. So the difference is not that much. So if you drive your Tundra in sport mode, there you have it. You won't blow too much extra fuel. Don't forget, I was driving normal, just like in the normal mode. I wasn't flying around cars or anything like that. I was just trying to keep it as even as possible. As far as temperature goes, as far as wind direction, everything, it was all pretty much the same as the last trip in the normal mode, so that is very good. So one more time, for those that want to know, 168.7 on the miles, 8.205 gallons to fill up, 20.56 is the final number. And we got more than what the truck said. The truck said it was 19.9. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I would like to know, if you have a new generation Tundra, do you drive it normal, eco, or sport? Or if you have a high trim new generation Tundra, do you drive it in sport plus or custom? comment below. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 at gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe and be well.